நீங்க முடிய போகல வாங்க கிளாஸ் பேப்பர் எடுத்துனா இல்லையா என்ன அவരുടെ பேப்பர் அப்ப அது செல்ல ஓடி பேப்பர் செல்ல ரைட் right now okay now Buddha, first of all take I have given you two questions. Are I have given two questions. Take that question. Now, did you do this? Okay, first one for the students who are participating now, this is 2023 A level question. 2023. Are so, what is the temperature? Isn't it warm? Warm? What did you do? Are Right. Right. Where's your stethoscope? Buddha, here, where your stethoscope? Yes. Hari. Okay, Buddha, now see this. This is the first question. A solid sample X contains the compounds PQ and an inert substance. Okay, no? There's a question, right? There's a second one. Hari, okay, okay. 23, right? This 23. Other one 22. Now I am still discussing the 23 question. Okay. So, right. See the 23? The 23 again, what is the end of that? A solid sample X contains the compounds P, Q, and an inert substance. Here P is Fe2O3 and Q is Fe3O4. Right. Now let's do this question. Right. Here P is Fe2O3, Q is Fe3O4. Q is a single compound and it contains iron in Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus. Oxidation states it reacts with I minus in an acidic medium as follows. They have given the complete reaction of Fe3O4 in I minus because to help you, right? So Fe3O4 with I minus, it becomes Fe2 plus and H2O and I2. The following experimental procedure was used to determine the mass percentage of P and Q in X. Right. So what are they telling, Putta? There are three substances. One is P, one is Q, and one is X. All three are in this. They have told P is Fe2O3, Q is Fe3O4. Now, Putta, they have given when 3.2 grams of sample X, 3.2 grams of sample X was treated with excess Ki. Okay. This was there. You put excess Ki for this. Okay, you put excess Ki for this. In the presence of dilute H2SO4, the H2SO4 also should be there. Right, the H2SO4 also should be there. Then all the Fe3 plus in it was converted to Fe2 plus. All the Fe3 plus whatever here converted to Fe2 plus with the I minus. Okay. Then with the liberation of iodine, the resulting solution was diluted to 100. Whatever the solution here, they didn't tell any amount earlier. They have told only 3.2 gram of sample treated with excess Ki. Now this is diluted up to 100 centimeter cube. Now this is diluted up to 100 centimeter cube, Putta. After diluted up to 100 centimeter cube, this one labeled as S. To convert the iodine to iodide in a 25 centimeter cube volume of this diluted solution. From this, they separate 25 centimeter cube. They separate 25 centimeter cube. And volume of this dilute solution, 15 centimeter cube of 0.5 sodium thiosulfate was required. So they titrated with sodium thiosulfate. This is iodometric titration. Na2S2O3 was used. 0.5 m Na2S2O3 was used, right? Which is 15 centimeter cube. The required amount, this is the 15 centimeter cube, right? After complete removal of iodine from another, 50 centimeter cube volume of the diluted solution is, right? After now iodine is completely removed, now another 50 centimeter cube sample is used, right? Another 50 centimeter cube sample is used. A diluted solution in dill H2SO4 medium, 14 centimeter cube of 0.25 km in offer was required. Are the concentration 0.25 m, right? 0.25 m. What? Yeah, 0.25 m. M කියන්නේ ඒක තමයි බං. km in offer. km in offer. 14 centimeter cube was required. 0.25 m km in over 14 centimeter cube was required here to react with this. They have asked required to oxidize all the Fe2 plus contained in it. Now the question series. Write the balanced chemical equation for the reactions taking place in the above procedure. Now first of all, what will happen? What is the first thing happening here? This Fe3, all the Fe3 plus converted to Fe2 plus. Again, who will react with I minus? Will Fe2O3 will react with I minus? Come on guys, speak. Will they react? I minus can become what? I2. 2I minus, again, hurry to understand. 2I minus become I2 and will release 2 electron. Fe2 plus, how they can react? Fe2 plus can go to Fe3 plus with 1 electron. Whatever the Fe3 plus here, what can happen? Can go to Fe2 plus by gaining 1 electron. Hurry. Now, which couple is the, who can pair with each other? Can I minus and Fe2 plus, can they pair each other? Can't. Why? This is what type of reaction? Oxidation, the reduction. What is this reaction? Oxidation. This reaction? I had to open your eyes and see what is this reaction. Oxidation. This also oxidation, this also oxidation. Can two oxidation join together? Never. From that you can come to a conclusion. I minus won't react with Fe2 plus. So I minus should react with whom, Putadin? Fe3 plus. So I minus and Fe3 plus will react in this solution. This is the initial solution of 3.2 gram. This item only here. In this, only Fe3 plus will react with this. Under that reaction, already they have given bang. ඕගොල්ලෝ නිකන් මොකද්ද? ඕගොල්ලෝ නිකන් අප්සෙට් කරගන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. Here all Fe3 plus තමයි මේකේ තියෙන්නේ. මේකේ Fe2 plus නැහැනේ. Are there Fe2 plus in this thing? Sorry. In this also Fe3 plus, no? This also Fe3 plus. What is Fe2O3? Fe2O3 mean this ion in what state? Plus 3 oxidation state. Right? This is minus 6 now. Both are plus 6 now. One is plus 3 now. But Fe3O4 mean it is a mixture of FeO and Fe2O3. If you add both only Fe3O4. So Fe3O4 it's a mixture of Fe2O3 and FeO. That only Fe3O4. Right? But to help you, normally if we want to consider, we have to consider only whatever the Fe2O3 part in this Fe3O4 only actually reacting. But to make the question easier, they have given the reaction with Fe3O4 and I minus. First of all, you have to understand both these P and Q substance will react with I minus. Already they have given. First of all, you should understand. These questions, titration question related to iron. Normally they have asked so many questions related to iron. Whatever I have given from directly A-level question. We have to do directly A-level standard again. We have to do this. What is the first type of equation you can write, Putha? You can write first Fe3O4. That reaction, whatever they have given in the exam. You think will they give marks for writing this? Will they give marks for writing this? 8H plus Fe2 plus 3 Fe2 plus and how many H2O? 4 H2O and I2. No? Got it. This is the first reaction you should write. Second reaction, that is with Fe2O3. Fe2O3 and I minus also will react. You think now I have to balance this now? How can I balance the redox reaction? From Fe2O3, Fe2O3 means this is, what is the oxidation state here? This is a plus 3. Either plus 3 will go to plus 2. It become Fe2 plus. I minus will become I2. Now, to balance this, I have to put 2 first here. 2 Fe2 plus 2 I minus I have to put this. Now, I have to write the balance redox reaction. To write the balance redox reaction, 1 Fe is plus 3. Both the Fe are how much? Plus 6. 1 Fe is 2 plus. Both this one are plus 4. 6 to 4 mean it is 2. I minus is how much? 1 is minus 1. Both are minus 2. This one is 0. This gap also 2. Then 2 and 2 get cancelled. Now we have to balance the number of water molecules. Here there are 3 oxygen molecules. To balance that, that side I have to put how many water molecules? 3 water molecules here. To balance the hydrogen molecules, I have to put how many H plus? 6 H plus here. I think you get the balanced reaction like this. Clear? First of all, we'll go step by step. We have to understand whatever reacting here. In this, the first reaction I can understand with this X also there, make how much? 3.2 gram only actually reacted. I can understand. Online kattiya dokkum peenawa neda. Right. Right. Okay. Now everything fine, no Puta? Right. Nice. Now Puta, listen. This is the main question we set karagamu. Even 26 people, for them also this is a difficult task. I don't think 27 people don't think, this is only difficult for us. For 26 people also difficult. Even the people who wrote A levels, who finished A levels, for them also it's difficult. They can only 15 to 20% people only, they say chemical calculation is easy. I mean, easy easy. They can do, they will tell. No one will tell chemical calculation is easy because so much of things there to understand. Now, still we are here. Tama with this 3.2 gram, we are reacted with excess Ki. Now from here, we will come for here. Now what are they doing here? They diluting up to 100 centimeter cube. Do you have a special reaction? What is happening in the S solution? Nothing. Then after that, what are they doing? They are taking. Now I2 and all, it won't stay. Then A can 25, that from that all 25 centimeter cube has taken. Whatever the I2 released. I'm sorry. Whatever the I2 now in this, that only 25 centimeter cube has taken. Now what is in this, Puta? What is in this solution? You got Fe2 plus N. You got Fe2 plus N. What is the other one? You got I2 here. Fe2 plus I2. Now who will react with sodium thiosulfate? Who will react with sodium thiosulfate? I2. Okay. Why sodium thiosulfate? What's happening for thiosulfate? Again, now you have to understand who are the cations or what are the things now in this. You got Fe2 plus and I2. Now you have to understand sodium thiosulfate means who is actively participating in redox reaction in sodium thiosulfate. Who? Sodium plus or thiosulfate? Speak, Puta. Thiosulfate. Thiosulfate means S2O3. S2O3. 2 minus. S2O3. 2 minus. Now you have to understand. Now S2O3 2 minus, Puta, it can convert to what? S4O6 2 minus. This you should know. Okay, this is thiosulfate, which is, what is another name for thiosulfate? Thionate. Okay, thionate. This is another name for this. Tetrathionate. Thionate, tetrathionate. Thionate, tetrathionate, thiosulfate. Tetrathionate. So if you balance this, I have about 2 here. To balance this, I have to put 2 electrons. Then what's happening in thiosulfate actually? Oxidation. This is the way you have to check that. Who can react with this scale? This is the way how you have to check. Now here oxidation, now Fe2 plus also will undergo what? Can Fe2 plus, who can react with a person who is undergoing oxidation? A person undergoing oxidation or reduction? Reduction. It is oxidation reaction. And who can participate in oxidation reaction? A person who can participate in reduction reaction. Out of these people, who can participate in reduction reaction? Can Fe2 plus go reduction? මෙයාට තව Fe2 plus වලින් තව reduction යන්න Fe කියලා එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Using thiosulfate, if you can produce iron, we don't want මොකද්ද? Blast furnace. thiosulfate දාලා මොකද්ද? අපි lab එකේම iron හදා ගන්නවා. එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? Fe2 සමහර ඒවා like you might think Fe2 plus can go to Fe නේ. The reduction no. එහෙම හැම එකක්ම එහෙම නිකන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ පුතා. there are මොකද්ද Gibbs කියලා there is a lesson. Gibbs free energy, not only chemical dynamics also there. Not only chemical dynamics, chemical kinetics also there. So many things are there, whether reactions are happening or not. Right? Gibbs energy there, chemical kinetic color, there are the rate of reaction depends on things here. You know, you will learn later. So remember, Fe2 plus Fe win, just remember. So someone with a normal knowledge can think that Fe2 plus can be Fe, him win. But I2 can be I minus. That is a famous reaction. Normally, thiosulfate I2 is there to get a thiosulfate bond to react with I2. Right? So now I have to write the balance reaction with thiosulfate and I2. Now we'll write the balance reaction with thiosulfate and I2. 2H2O3 minus plus I2 become S4O6 2 minus plus I minus 2I minus. Now write the charges. If you write this is 2 electron, these 2 electron, comma these 2 electron, this also 2 electron bang. Are මේකත් කොහොමද 2 electron. එතකොට මේක cancel වෙලා එහෙම තමයි set වෙන්නේ, right? Now balance the number of oxygen. I think nothing. ඔක්කොම balance වෙලා ඉවරයි. Oxygen also balanced, so everything balanced. Nothing to balance. මේක තමයි reaction එක. So this also will happen. ඊට පස්සේ finally මේ මෙතන කැලලක් වෙනවනේ. මෙතන දාපු reaction එක ඔච්චරයි. MnO minus is there. මෙතන KMnO කියලා although we write who is actively involved in the redox reaction. MnO minus. In this MnO minus puta, who is active in the MnO minus? The MnO minus will go to this MnO minus will go to what puta? MnO minus will go to Mn2 plus. They will reduce. Here there should be someone who can oxidize. Now in this what is there? I2 is there. I minus Fe2 plus also there. Who can react with KMnO4? Fe2 plus. Either you can write the reaction between Fe2 plus and MnO4 minus. Either the MnO4 minus will go to Mn2 plus. Fe2 plus will oxidize to Fe3 plus. Now we have to write, we have to see the oxidation state. This plus 7, this plus 2, change is 5. Here change is 1. Either මෙයාට 5 දාන්න ඕනේ, මෙයාට 5 දාන්න ඕනේ. Here there are 4, then I have to write 4 water here. To balance this, I have to write 8H plus here. These are the reaction sets, whatever important in this entire series. Now I taught you how to identify these things. Whatever necessary things, I given everything now. Now we wrote all the necessary reactions. Next question directly they have asked, calculate the mass percentage of P and Q in X. Now Buddha make them, you know, just observe here what is happening here. Right? Right? There is something called S. Here we got 100 centimeter cube. From this, we got a 25 centimeter cube sample. This only I titrated with 0.5 m sodium thiosulfate. 15 centimeter cube was consumed. Another sample, we got 50, no? 50 centimeter cube sample, which was titrated with 0.25 m KMnO4, which is consumed 14 centimeter cube. Right. Is it clear? Right. Now, 50 centimeter cube. Right. Now, this is 0.5 m sodium thiosulfate, 15 centimeter cube. 0.25 m KMnO4, 14 centimeter cube. And this one is 25 centimeter cube. Right. Now, එතරයිනේ මෙතන 3.2 gram කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා. This what is in this 3.2 gram කියලා they have given Fe2O3 Fe3O4 ඔය ටිකත් okay. Now I'll erase all these things so I can utilize this space. Again, now I'm training you how to solve a complex question easily. Right. Now all these things I know which one, right? I know which one, right? Okay. Now this is fine. Now they have told in this you just tell me an idea what මේ කරගන්න ඕනේ කියලා. හරි. Buta, what is this Fe2 plus? Will come from here. What is this Fe2 plus? From where this Fe2 plus came? From both Fe3O4 and Fe2O3, Fe2 plus was came. Okay, Fe2O3 came from both the places. Right? Again, it came from both the places. Right. If it become Fe2 plus from both the places, whatever Fe2 plus came from here only reacting here. Okay. Then next one is I2. I2 came from where? That also from this. But normally for this type of question, it is easy by taking number of moles. We'll take, again, normally a calculation question carries by number of moles. Moles only carrying the question. Then normally if you have two things like this, if they ask the mass percentage, something like this, better to take the number of moles, right? The number of moles of Fe3O4, we'll take it as X. We'll take it as X. Number of Fe3O4 moles, we'll take it as X. Fe2O3 moles, we'll take it as Y. Fe3O4 moles are X mean. Fe2 plus moles are how much? Tell 3x. Fe2O3 moles are Y mean Fe2 plus moles are what? 2y. That is one thing. එතකොට whatever the Fe2 plus here පුතා, that is equal to 3x plus 2y no. එතකොට I can find the Fe2 plus moles no. ඒ කියන්නේ I can find the MnO4 minus moles. Using MnO4 minus mole, I can find the total Fe2 plus moles no. Whatever the total Fe2 plus moles, that is equal to 3x plus 2y. Okay, that is, we have to save 100 centimeter cube. From this, I will get the information for 50 centimeter cube. From that, I have to go for 100 centimeter cube. And I have to see what is the number of moles in Fe2 plus in 100 centimeter cube. Clear? What is the other measurement I have? I2. But what is the I2 mole here? That is X mean I2 also X. This is Y mean this I2 also Y. එතකොට using this I can find the I2 moles no පුතා. Whatever the I2 moles is here is equal to X plus Y no. එතකොට if I find the I2 moles, if I find the Fe2 plus moles, I can create two simultaneous equations. If I solve the simultaneous equation, I can find the number of moles of X and number of moles of Y. No, puta. If I know the number of moles of X and number of moles Y, if I know the molar mass of these things, I can find the mass of these and these both. No? I can find the mass percentage. No? Make travel not a big deal. If you can write the equations, what is happening here, from here, you can work out like that. Now I showed you the pathway. The pathway එක set වුණ කට්ටිය තනියෙන් කරගෙන යන්න. Whoever need further support, you look at me, I will do the things. pathway එක set වුණ කට්ටිය now set ගොඩක් උඩ set වෙලා ඇති. set වෙච්ච කට්ටිය set දැන් වැඩේ කරගෙන යන්න. ඊට පස්සේ when I done with this, you see the answer whether it's correct or wrong. හරි. අපි කරගෙන යමු. Now බුද්ධා මේ first of all we'll start with the question with MnO4 minus. MnO4 minus number of moles MnO4 minus in 50 centimeter cube. That is equal 0.25 unit 14. Now, MnO4 minus in 50 නෙමෙයි. Number of MnO4 minus. Number of MnO4 minus moles. Then CV, no? C is 0.25. I'm not using the units now. We'll do the question. 14 moles scale I will write. You have to convert this to decimeter. How to convert centimeter cube to decimeter? Multiply by 10 to the power minus 3. Then you will convert this to decimeter cube. Finally you get the answer in moles. Make a hemma will keep. I'm not going to simplify this. Make one simplify කරගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ 0.25 කියන්නේ 1/4 නේ 1/4 නේ 1/4 කියන්නේ මේ divide by 4. මේක divide by 4 නම් I get 3. There are 2 remaining. එතකොට 3.5 කියලා එනවා. හරි. The 3.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles. That is only number of MnO4 minus moles. So using this I can find NFe2 plus in 50 centimeter cube. You can see what is the connection between MnO4 minus and this. Like this 5 times is Fe2 plus. Therefore, I can find the Fe2 plus 3.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 times 5. Either 5 into 5, 15. 3, 15, 16.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole kilo. I will get this. Either if I know the number of moles, Fe2 plus moles in 50 centimeter cube, I can find an Fe2 plus in 100 centimeter cube. So it is double of this double. Like 50, that is double. The answer will be 33. 10 to the power minus 3 mole scale I will get. This total number of moles in 100 centimeter cube only this much mean that 3x plus 2y is equal to, I can get a connection, equal to 33 into 10 to the power minus 3. This is a connection. Make from one thing. Now I can find the thiosulfate moles. Using this, I can find the thiosulfate moles. So we'll go like this in thiosulfate. In thiosulfate, 0.5. CV no same, C into V. C into V. 0.5, 15 centimeter cubes. So convert to decimeter cube, 10 to the power minus 3 moles. Then 0.5 in half. Then 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole is sodium thiosulfate. This is a needed sodium thiosulfate. Using this, I can find the I2 in 25 centimeter cube, right? This is in 25. No? I2 in 25. Can understand? But listen, seniors live. This thiosulfate, can you see I2 is half of thiosulfate? I2 is half of thiosulfate mean Buddha, right? Then 7.5 divided by 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. 7.5 divided by 2 nang 3 point. What's that? This is equal to 3.75. 3.75 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole. Now, this Ni2 in 25 centimeter cube. No? So I have to see number of I2. Number of I2 in 50 centimeter, 100 centimeter cube. 50 in 100 centimeter cube. If I see the Ni2 in 100 centimeter cube, Like this, how many times? 3.75 into 10 to the minus 3 into, sorry, 4. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක 4 නම් මේක 2 වලින් ඇවිල්ලා මේක 15 කියලා එනවනේ. 15 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles කියලා I'll get the answer. So from this I can get a connection. From this I can get a connection. X plus y is equal to 15 into 10 to the power minus 3 here. Already I have a connection. 3x plus 2y equal to 33 into 10 to the minus 3. For x plus y also I have a connection. 15 into 10 to the minus 3. Now what we can do, we can use this equation. Simultaneous, we can create a simultaneous. That is 3x plus 2y. So we can take this one as the first equation, this one as the second equation. Second equation I can multiply by 3. So I will get, they have asked the percentage of what? Both, no? P and Q. There 3x plus 3y equal to 45 into 10 to the power minus 3 කියලා. I get the answer as third one. එතකොට now using third equation minus first equation, ඒක no need to write here. You just simplify. 3x and 3x get cancelled. 3y minus 2y නම් how much y? 45 minus 33 නම් 12 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles කියලා we can get. ඒක can understand. Again, number of y moles ටක් ගාලා we can get. What is y? Fe2O3. Again, Fe2O3. Again, you can write NFe2O3 is, that is only 12 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles. You can find the capital M Fe2O3. No? ටක් ගාලා tell me capital M Fe2O3, 56 and 56, 112. 112 and 48, 160. 160 grams per mole. Correct, no? 112, 48, 160. එතකොට you can find simple M Fe2O3. ඒක 12 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 160 grams. මෙතන if you simplify, 16 into 12 is how much, පුතා? 12 into 6 is 72. 12 into 1 is 12, 19. එතකොට මේ ඔක්කොම multiply කරොත් 1920 කියලා එනවා. Divide by 1000 mean 1.92 grams කියලා එනවා. This is only Fe2O3. Simplification error. කොහෙද? 3 point කොහොම in Fe2 plus in this one answer යානේ 17.5 යානේ එහෙනම් දැන් ඔක්කොම අවුල් වෙයිද? මේක 17.5 වෙනවා. This 17.5, this 17.5 into 2 mean 35 නේ. ඒක 35 කියලා එනවා. මෙයා 35 කියලා එනවා. This is 35. අඩේ සීබන් කොච්චර ලස්සනට කරත් if you miss one thing, wow තමයි. 45 minus 35 is 10, right? එතන 10 කියලා එනවා. එතන 10 නම් එතන 10. අඩෝ. In vain bang ඒක if it happens in the exam. හරි. ලස්සනට එනවා 1.6 grams කියලා නේ. Right. In case if it happen, no one will come and tell no, your simplification is wrong. One decimal point can destroy your entire beautiful answer. And 1.6 gram mean what is the percentage? Totally 3.2 is there. 1.6 over 3.2 into 100. Ito mass percentage is how much? Again, 1.6 grams only you have out of 3.2 grams. The mass percentage is how much, Buddha? You got 50% here. Either someone can tell. So I think if we find Fe2O3, 100 minus 50, other one also 50%. No. Why? Inert substance also there. 3 items are there. Fe3O4, Fe2O3 and inert substance. Here you can directly subtract. So you have to find again everything for Fe3O4 also. Then from this Fe2O3 informations are done. එතකොට I can find the value of x now. X plus y 15 into 10 to the power minus 3. No? Either using 2 කියලා I can write. Directly I can write. Using 2 and then x equals y 50 to the minus 3 5 to the 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 mole කියලා I can get. හරිනේ? Y is that one mean X is this. ඒ කියන්නේ N Fe3O4 will be how much පුතා? 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles. If Fe3O4 is 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles mean, හරි? You can find capital M Fe3O4. Capital M Fe3O4 is how much පුතා? ඔක්කොම add කරලා ආවා 200 ගණක් එනවනේ. No one found. Then 56 into 3 mean how much? 56 into 3 is 168. 168 නේ? Oh 4 කියන්නේ 64. මේකම add කරොත් 8 and 4 12. එතන 3 232 grams per mole. ඒක 232 grams per mole නම් you can find the simple name Fe3O4. You get the mass of Fe3O4. If you find the mass of Fe3O4, how much is that puta? 5 into 10 to the minus 3 multiply by 232. Either how much you will get? 5 into 2 10, 5 into 3 15 16, 5 into 10 11 into 10 to the power minus 3. Then if you simplify this 1.16 gram kilo, no? So 1.16 in 3.2 into 100 kilo you can write. I think simplify karam. You get the percentage. Right? 116 divide 1160 divided by 32. 1160 divided by 32 now. Right? 32 now, metana 3 kilo danna pula 96. Then metana 20 remainder 200 nang nearly 6 kilo danna pula. 6 into 12. Then 18, 19. Let us say 8. For 80 I can put nearly 5, 3 the whole 3 2. Nearly 36.2%. Okay. Around the inert substance is the remaining one. Again, Buddha again make a Karagana Buluan. Can understand that if you try make you can do this. Right? Okay. You try the next question at home. Again, may go ready. Again, I know this is a long part. The entire body is written. From morning 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock mean yesterday night they were preparing for exams. You think they are busy, I know. The people whoever joined online who couldn't join online, just pass this message. So that's all for today, Puta. Right. Don't get scared, it's like this. Okay, anyhow, then take a screenshot of this. Then let's meet with another question. Till that, be safe. Goodbye.